Hey everyone, this is Kelly, and today I want to share with you where I'm at in my 2016 Project Life album. I have finished up January and started February, and I wanted to show you how I used the February Gossamer Blue kits to kick off my album with the month of January. The Life Pages kit this month was one of my all-time favorites. I think the cards were just my style. I know a lot of people had said that, but they were really great, and the stamps this month were pretty fantastic as well. So here is the start of January, and as you can see, I am using my 9" by 12" album. If you've been following along, I always use a 12" by 12" album for about 5 years, so it feels pretty great to switch it up, and I love the smaller size. It is a little bit of a challenge at first because I was so used to having a certain layout every week. So now I'm playing a little bit more, and I really like it. So here is January 1st through the 10th. I have part on one side and part on the other side, and then a layout that I had done that I recently posted up on my blog, so you can actually see it there. And it's just an around here layout for January, and I just pulled out some of the photos and told a little bit on the side using the scrapbook kit and stuff from the Life Pages kit as well. So on the left here, you can see some of these cards. Just loved the design on these. And this one, it said currently loving, and I think cards like this, journaling cards like this, are just fantastic for listing out, you know, at this moment, what are your favorites. When I look back at some of my older albums, that's the stuff that I really like to see. So that was a lot of fun. I didn't add a whole lot to my photos on this one. I added a little stamp that says love you, and there's kind of like a label around it. There were some of these really pretty tiny puffy hearts that I added, and then just told some stories about the photos. You know, learned how to make sushi at the beginning of the year, and that's about it. Keeping it simple. It's winter, so there's not a ton going on around here except hibernating and eating pizza. So we did go out for the last Bears game, so a photo with some of our friends, and then celebrating a friend's birthday down here. And then I just told those stories down the side. And this memories card was one of my favorite, and I think it's because of this color. I just thought it was a really pretty color, so just added that in. And then this spread was up on the Gossamer Blue blog recently, so you can always go there and check it out. I added this vellum pocket that came in the kit to hold my Powerball tickets and a letter from a neighbor. And these little stick-ons for the side were from Basic Gray, and it just worked perfectly now that I don't have a ton of extra pockets for this kind of stuff. I love using this to hold some of those things. So again, these cards were just fantastic. This note taken was actually a 4x6 that I cut down, and then this one as well I think was a 4x6. And then to connect the two pages, I used this star paper here. And this week we celebrated my mother-in-law's birthday. I had gone to an Asian market with my friend up here, and she took this photo actually, and I asked her if I could have it to add to my album, which I've done that recently with another photo, and I just think that's a really cool way to add stuff from your family or friends and just ask them if you can, you know, use their photo in the album. So loving that. Over here, just more 3" by 4" photos. I added a badge right on top of the page protector, even though then I didn't want it there, but I couldn't get it off, so I'm fine with it. This, again, photo notes stamp, one of my favorites, and then just use a photo save pen to write on the photo. And then I used 2 weeks to do one spread. Like I said, it's winter around here, so I'm not doing a whole lot, and combining 2 weeks into one is just something that's easy to do when you don't really have a lot of photos or stories to tell. So I took my photos from the 2 weeks and printed them down to 3" by 4". Added a couple things, a tea bag, a chili cook-off scorecard, and a little, what is that, fortune from a fortune cookie. And then at the top just told stories from all those photos. Then I'm starting February, so I'm using this super cool February card that came in the kit. And I added a thank you note from a friend that was just beautiful, so I wanted to hold on to that. And this page protector was just 3 4-inch by 6-inch pockets. I cut off the side. It was a 12-inch by 12-inch. I cut off the side, and then I used my sewing machine to stitch down the middle. And then this piece here was in the kit, and it was so beautiful. It didn't have any of these pieces of paper, so I didn't really know what to do with it. I was going to use it on a layout, but then I just used a bunch of the pattern paper from the kits, and it's lovely on the back. I just cut them all down and taped them on there, and it worked out fine. But I think it's so pretty like this now, so if you're ever not sure what to do with, you know, cutouts like this, I'm sure you can use your silhouette too, probably been a lot easier, but I lost my silhouette cord, so I'm just cutting them out and had a little fun and thought it was perfect for the beginning of February. So that's where I'm at right now. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment or shoot me an email. Everything that I used is from, oh, I can't get that in. Oh well, I'll get it in later. Everything I used is from the January or February Gossamer Blue kits, and like I said, the main Life Pages kit was one of my all-time favorites. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, and have a great week. Thanks.